Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is April 10th, 2026, and this is my weekly market review. We're reviewing the Dow 30, that's DIA, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's jump over here to these charts and see what we see. And I am going to resize this and maximize this quarterly chart. On this quarterly chart, let me zoom in here a little bit where you can really see what's happening here. We see a bullish Harami. Only a first week, a couple of weeks, first week and a few days into the month. But this is a good sign, you know, starting off the month like this with this bullish Harami. Let's just see what's going to happen here and see if we can get some confirmation of this pattern, see if this pattern holds out for the rest of the month. Well, this is a quarterly chart. Not just for the, if it just holds out for the rest of the month, you know, that'll be good. And if it holds out for the quarter, I'm looking for us to make all-time highs, but we got to wait and see there. I'm kind of jumping ahead of myself, but let's go ahead and go down to our monthly chart and see what we see there on this monthly chart. Zoom here on this monthly chart. There's a lot of things happening here. You know, last month we was in a bear market. Come this month, we're back into a bull market, meaning that we are back above this blue line, this 9 moving average. Some people like using the 10. I like using the 9, I've always been using the 9, So that's a good thing. The other thing is we started out on this monthly picture with these quarterly pivots. We started out below pivot. We started out below this white line. Now we're above this white line. We got to close above here. So that's another good thing. So that means that if we can get confirmation of this pattern that we're seeing right now, we're seeing also, let me just erase this first of all. We're seeing a bullish Harami. And now if we can get confirmation of that bullish Harami, we'll be up here to an R1 level. And then if we can get that, that gives me, that's why again I'm saying I'm looking for all-time highs coming this quarter. We just got to see what's going to happen. If we can get that confirmation candle, we definitely will get it But we've got to kind of like wait and see what's going to happen there. All right, but that's enough of that. Let's go and go down to our weekly chart and see what we see there. On this weekly chart, it looks good here. The thing is, on this weekly chart, we got we got a good pattern down here from last week, and we gotten confirmation. This is the Pearson pattern. I think at Right Side Traded, they love this pattern, so they gave their special name and we've gotten confirmation of that with this candle right here. We also started out below pivot here on here, and all that means we started out below that white line, and we're above this white line right now. And we didn't quite get above an R1, but we got plenty of room to get above that R1. And again, we're going to be fighting this whole sell-off area up here, and got to see what's going to happen. And I think it's going to be a couple of weeks before the Dow. The Dow is probably lagging most of the other indexes. It's not moving that strong, although it's a few number of stocks. But this is the one that's going to give us that early sign that things are not good. I think the Russell is going to be the one to give us that sign that things may be looking good, but this thing is going to say, nah, not quite yet. So again, just be careful in this market, and just learn to trade what you see in front of you, that's pretty much that. Let's go ahead and go down to our daily noise and wrap this on up. On this daily picture, what I see here and I see something here. I didn't know that. Like I said, I'm just looking at these. Number one, this is our 200 down here, this red line here. This is our 50 moving average right here on this daily chart. I put these on the chart usually when I think the market is in a consolidation and maybe getting ready to go into a bear market. I like having those things on there to kind of give me an indication of what the big guys are looking at on their daily picture. And what I see here on this daily picture, we ended up getting a close back below the 50 here on the Dow. We got above the 50. But then today we ended up closing up below the 50. So that's kind of like be cautious, and all. Because again, we do have this big gap here, and all. It may want to come back down here and pick up some orders that got left behind here. So that can happen. That can end up happening next week. So it's a lot that can happen like this week. It can continue gapping up and going higher, or we can end up coming back down here, closing this, and then go higher if it's going to actually go higher. But that's what I see right here. But that's what I'm trying to say. This was a recent bottom when I thought we had hit bottom back here these couple of days and all, previous week and all. But we might be at a top though now. So be careful, be careful, be careful. That's all I can say, and that's all I really want to say at this time. This is Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you next week. Right Side Trader. See ya. Have a good one. Bye.